So,
Sorry, unmuted, sir.
Sir, unmute
yes, sir.
yourself, sir.
Okay. Right. Fine. So I was saying that if we have a network having all the resistances as 1 ohm, sorry, 7 ohm, I can instead start with a network which has all the resistances as 1 ohm and get the net resistance by multiplying by 7 at last. To make the problem simple, we can do when they ask to determine net resistance. Although this question is not to determine net resistance, instead of that, it is to determine the currents maybe in different branches. Can you determine currents in all the branches? How to start? What will be your first step in this?
Reference we should take.
Reference we should take, correct only. So where you would like to take the reference? I prefer to take reference. We can take here, anywhere we can take the reference. That is not an issue. But I will prefer to take resistance at that terminal which I expect to be at least potential. Sometimes I may not be correct. I may have wrong assumption, but if it is at least potential, because you can see plus minus. So when we keep on going this side, the potential keeps decreasing and probably this end has least potential. If I do that, then our terms will not come out to be negatives. Positive potentials will come out in other places. So to avoid negative terms, I can do that. I can take the least potential as 0. Let us take it to be 0. What next? What is your next step?
If we go left side, 2 volts.
Now, main aim is to determine potential at these points, all the nodes. If we are able to determine potential at all these points, then we can get answer very fast.
2, 4,
So,
6.
yes, it is so simple. 2 volt, 4 volt, 6 volt, 8 volt. We already know
8
these
volts.
are not unknowns. These are already knowns to us. What about in this place now?
Zero.
Corner.
0. No, sir.
Zero.
Assume some
No,
VC.
it is
No, sir,
mistake.
we
It
can
is a
assume
resistance in between.
We can assume.
There's a resistance in between. How are you assuming potential to be same both sides?
VA.
There could be potential difference. It will be some unknown V,
Plus 2, V plus
V
4, V
here,
plus 6, V plus
V
2.
here, V here, V here. Although this question appears to be bigger as compared to last question, but it doesn't depend on the size or the number of resistances and the batteries. It depends on number of unknowns. How many unknowns are in this?
Sir,
It is V naught, no, sir. V plus 2, no, sir.
V plus
Different
2, V
batteries
plus
will
2.
there not, sir?
2, V plus 4, V plus 6.
V plus
Sorry, that V plus 2V, V plus 4, V plus 6,
V plus 6,
V plus 8. How many unknowns are there in this?
Only one.
One.
And how many equations do we need to solve? Just one equation will be enough. Now, I want to check whether you can get the answer in one equation or not. I'm giving you 1 minute to think. After that, I will solve it. If you are not getting idea to solve it by one equation, you may try other ways. But actually, we can solve it just by one equation because we have just one unknown.
Sir, V equal to -2.
I have not solved it yet, although answer doesn't seem right. I may be wrong because I have not solved it.
V equal to 1, sir.
V equal to 1, sir.
V is coming out to be 1.
1, sir. V equals to 1, sir.
Okay, let us see. 2 minus 1. That also doesn't seem right. Are you guessing or you have to solve it? By solving, you should
Solved,
get
sir.
answer.
Solved.
So by solving, if you are getting answer, then it means Either answer should be right or there should be something wrong. You are not able to apply KCL properly. That might be the reason. So those who are saying that they are solving, tell me where you are applying the KCL. Let me give you, just tell me which nodes.
At the
For
corner,
example,
V plus
first V.
V, sir.
this place.
V, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is your equation for this? Definitely your equation, you have to write it properly. Maybe you are not writing it properly. What is your equation for this B
V
formula?
by 7. V by 7
3 by 7 plus 10,
plus
2 by 7.
V minus 2
V
by
by
7 equals
7.
to 0.
V minus 2 by 1 plus V minus 0.
V by 7 plus V by 2 by 7.
Wait a second. R is not equal to 7. Did you take R as 7 only?
Yes,
One,
Yes,
sir.
What is 1 ohm?
Yes.
Sir. 1, sir.
I sorry, my mistake. I think I was into something. I wanted to tell you something, but then anyway, R was 1 ohm. Leave it.
sir, no
R was 1 ohm.
Then also V1.
Sir, then also
Then also unchanged.
There is something wrong. You are not doing it correctly. First of all, let us see. This is our loop. In this loop, what equation are we applying?
V by 1 plus
Let
V
me,
minus
what
2
is the
by 1.
equation now? V by 0, V minus 0 by
by
1 plus V
V
minus
minus 2
2
by
by
1.
1 equal to 0.
equals to 0.
Equals to 0.
Completely
Yes,
wrong
sir.
equation. I have told you clearly yesterday that whenever there is a third branch in which there is no resistance, in those branches,
plus
we will
I.
have to assume unknown variable I, and we have no option. We have to assume that. So it will become plus I, or let us call it I1 maybe, plus I, because there will be many other currents if you start doing that, is equal to 0. How many unknowns are there in this now? 2 unknowns.
2 unknown, sir.
I1 is also unknown. So you are not applying equation correctly. You are forgetting that main part, that whenever we have a branch in which there is no resistance, then in that branch, we can't do it by just taking voltages. We will have to assume unknown I. Why we can't do by taking voltages? If I take by voltages, what do we get? V plus 2, V. And here resistance is 0. No resistance means 0 resistance. Then we will be getting
Infinite current.
V, it means some unknown current. 0 by 0 form we are getting here. 0 by 0 cannot be infinite, or it cannot be 0. It can be some unknown. So we are
2
getting
by
some
0
unknown
that's
value. How are we getting 2 by 0? Again, you are doing mistake. One more mistake you are doing. V plus 2 here. What is the potential here? V plus 2 minus 2, that is equal to V. Here potential V, here also V, and resistance is
Yes,
0.
sir.
So 0 by 0 form, which could be any finite value. We don't know what it is. So in such cases, we can't do it that way. And it is very important to remember. I hope now onwards you don't commit mistake at least. Whenever you see such case, you have to assume I. I have given you this thought. Now you try again and tell me, is there a possibility to avoid these currents? Is there a possibility we take a loop in such a way so that we avoid these currents? And we directly get the answer in one equation only.
Sir, the bottom all resistors are attached to the between batteries. They are attached to nodes.
What are you saying? Say it again.
The bottom we can take it as equipotential points sir. Between two batteries when the resistors are attached.
Between two batteries here.
And we remove the points. Sir. That means resistors.
This
The two
point here.
I see.
What we can take it as?
Equipotential.
I don't know what you mean by equipotential. You are
You mean
saying
this
same
way?
potential here and same here.
No, sir.
Are you saying that?
Can't we disjoin that, sir? That means two resistors we can take in series.
No, these two we can disjoin. No. We can never do that. What he's doing, he's saying, I will just remove it here and I will connect this in this way. If you are doing that, you are assuming that the current in the other two branches is already equal. How can you assume that? By what logic you are assuming that? It is completely wrong assumption. You are assuming the current which comes here goes that side only. It does not distribute in the lower branches. That is mistake. Not right. It can distribute there also. Any ideas? Okay, now at least I think this is a good time for having practice at least. What would be your equation now for the second node? Let us say you got this current as I1 unknown. What would be your equation for the second node? Please tell me once. I want to see whether you are writing proper equations of KCL or not. Try once and see whether you are getting proper equation or not. This is for which node? This is for, let us name this node as node 1 only. Or we can say node V. Because here potential is V, I am calling it as node V. Where the potential will be V plus 2, I will call that as node V plus 2. So at node V, this is the equation. KCL at node V. Now tell me what is KCL equation at node V plus 2. At V plus 2, there will
V
be
minus 2 plus
one
I.
more unknown again. You know that? One more unknown will appear because
Yes, sir.
I don't
I2,
know
sir.
what is the current
V
bad
plus V minus 2.
I2 here. So it will become
V
V plus 2
V
minus
minus
4 divided by
1.
1 plus V plus 2 minus 2
2
divided by 1
Divided by 1
plus
plus I2.
Plus I2 minus
I2
I2.
equal to I1.
2, and I1 is entering here.
Minus
Notice
Equal to
this,
I1.
I1 is entering. Incoming current
Minus
is equal
I1,
to
sir.
outgoing current is equal to I1. If I say this way also I can say, or I can say minus I1 is equal to 0. I can say other side I1, or I can say minus I1 is equal to 0. Did you write this equation only?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Those who have written this, they were doing it right. And those who have not done this, it means they still need more practice. They still are doing it wrong. So I hope for the third one, at least you will do it right only now. Will you do it right for the third one? KCL at node V plus
V plus 3.
4. What it, okay, let us simplify that upper one first. If I simplify the upper one, then what do I get? I get it as
2V
V
minus
plus
I1 plus
V
I2
by
is equals
1
to
plus V
V
minus 2
minus
by
2
1 plus I2
I2
minus
equal
I1
to
is equal to 0. That is our equation number for KCL at node V plus 2. Now, if you are smart enough, then you will notice already some pattern. If you are smart enough, you
Yes,
will
sir.
notice
Only
a
current
pattern
is
that
adding to that,
KCL at V plus 4 node will have what equation? Are you observing the pattern?
2V
2V minus 2 plus
2V
I3
Plus
minus
minus
I3
I2.
plus I3
Plus
is
I3
equal to
minus
I1 plus
I2.
I2 is
Plus
equal to
I3
I1
minus
plus I2.
minus
The
I2.
term in terms of the voltage, the terms in terms of the voltage is remaining same. Only difference is coming in I1, I2, I3, etc. Let us take third one as I3 and fourth one as I4. So I hope you are noticing this pattern now. So what it is now? Always
2V
voltage
minus
term
2
remains same.
plus I3 minus I2.
2V
2V minus
minus
2
2 plus
plus
I3
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 minus
minus
I2.
I2.
minus
Minus
I2
I2.
is equal to 0.
Equal to
minus
0.
I1.
2V
Is there any
minus
other
2
node? Yes, node V plus 6. Node V
V plus
plus
6.
6. 2V minus 2 plus I4
I4
minus
minus
I3 is
I3
equal to
equal
0.
to
Equals to 0.
Now number these equations. Equation number 1
2,
and number
3,
2,
4.
number 3 and number 4. Whenever we get such currents where I1 positive, I1 negative and such where I1 positive, I1 negative, I2 positive, I2 negative, I3 positive, then the things are simple because all we have to do is we have to just add these up.
Add.
But wait,
I4
one more
minus
equation is
I1.
pending. Last V
V
plus
equal to
8
I4.
equation. Node
V
V
equal
plus
to I4.
8. V plus 8, I can say that in this this is, although somebody may think that it is a single branch only, but in this also I can write the equation, single branch. I can say current entering is I4 and current leaving
Current
also
leaving
should
will
be
be
equal to I4 only.
Equal to
What is
I4.
current
V by
leaving?
1, sir.
V equal to I.
V equal to
V by
I4.
V plus 8 minus 8 divided by
By
1 is equal to I4. So you are right, I4 is equal to V or not?
Yes, sir.
I4 is equal to V. If I4 is equal to V, I could write this equation as V minus I4 is equal to 0. And I will prefer to write in this way so that when I add all the 5 equations, all I values will cancel each other. We will leave our equation only in terms of V.
9V minus 8 equal to 0.
V is 8 by 9.
9V minus
8 equal to 0.
0.
B equal to 8 by 9.
adding 1 to 5, we get 9V minus 8 is equal to 0. Whether
Sir,
it is
I1
right or
would
not,
be cancelling, sir.
Cancel. First and
I1
second
would be
equation.
cancelled in the first. I1 is cancelling.
1 and 2.
I1 is cancelled here only.
Yes, sir.
All are cancelled now. Actually, there was a problem in cancelling I4, but that is also cancelled because of the fifth
Last
equation.
node.
So every equation gets cancelled. I'm not sure, although you did it right or not. 9B minus 8, is it right or some calculation mistake? That you have to check
Right
properly.
only, sir.
Right on.
Correct only, sir.
Then we are getting V as 8 by
8 by 9.
8 by 9.
8 by 9. Once we know V, we can get any current in this.
Current.
8 by 9.
So, okay then. Was it tough? Not that tough, it seems. We can do it easily. So therefore, I'm saying just use KCL properly. Don't commit mistakes in KCL. Any difficult looking questions you can definitely do. There is no need to worry. Any question you can do. One thing I would like to, again, yes. Now, any ideas? I said in the beginning that I need one equation, but how many equations we needed here? Actually, we did by 5 equations.
5 equations.
But even though we did by 5 equations, still we are getting answer very fast or not. So don't worry. Sometimes it happens. There is one unknown and we want to find that unknown, but that brings another unknown and we want to find that other unknown and then becomes another unknown. But even though there are so many unknowns appearing in every equation, but at last answer is still easy to find out. So we should not be scared by seeing the new unknowns coming up. We can still do it. Problem will be if some student keep on looking for that equation only, that how to do it by one equation, then he will not be able to attempt also. So don't worry about that. Sometimes we don't get ideas. We are not able to do it by one equation, but then also we can get the answer. How to do it by one equation now? Any ideas now? Now at least you think.
KVL, sir.
Sir, one still KCL at V plus 8.
KCL at V plus 8.
8.
KCL at V plus 8 is single branch, single current. Single current is there, then whatever is the current through the resistor, that current will be flowing in the upper branch or not?
Sir, means I4 is entering and I4 is leaving now, sir. Then it will become.
Yes, I4 is entering and I4 is leaving, but we know what I4 is leaving because we know here the potential drop is V plus 8 minus 8. And the resistance is 1 ohm. So V plus 8 minus 8 divided by 1 ohm. That is the current in this branch. We know it this current in terms of V.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
We know this current in terms of V already.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, how to do it by one equation?
KVL.
KVL will be, I think, complicated itself. KVL will also not be giving us answer very fast. Will it be? Okay, let us try KVL. Okay, it is good idea now. Actually, what you did, very good you did that. That is making me feel that you have some loopholes in understanding of KVL as well. I'm copying it and I'm bringing it below so that we don't have to look it up again and again. And now you do it by KVL. Just for the sake of practice and so that we have confidence not only on KCL, but we should have confidence on KVL also. How to do it by KVL? I will introduce some methods in this question. I think one more method I would like to introduce now.
Loops.
loop method, yes, method of loops. So let us do it by loop rule. If I have to do it by loop rule, then I don't need these voltages. First of all, it is strange when we apply KVL. KVL is called as loop rule. You know that or not? When we apply KVL,
sir.
then we don't take the voltages. Then we take the currents. Then we have to assume currents in this. And currents also, we don't have to necessarily assume the way we are assuming. Let us do by KVL, but not the usual KVL which you will see in books. I will not do by that usual method. I will follow a different method that will be better than the usual method they follow in the books. Okay, so what we are going to do here, we are going to assume that the current in the first loop is I1. What is the current here? I1. What is the current in the second loop? I will assume it to be I2. In the third loop, I3, I4, I5, I6, I7, I8. How many unknowns are coming up now?
8.
8 unknowns. But we don't have to worry because these equations will be simple and the things will get cancelled out very easily. I will show you. We'll follow pattern also. Let us start from our first loop. In our first loop, what current I assumed here? I assumed current I1. But notice the middle branch has conflict. In middle branch, I am assuming I1 current also and I2 also. Actually, I can say that in middle branch, I am assuming the current neither I1 nor I2. But this side current I am assuming I1 minus I2.
I2. Yes, sir.
Or this side I am assuming
I2 minus
I2
I1.
minus
I2
I1.
minus I1.
-I1. So there is no conflict. We can do it, right? Now let us write the equation then. If the current is following this pattern, then plus minus I will take. I am taking loop 1. For loop 1, where I1 current is there, for I1 loop. For that, we call it actually sometimes mesh rule. What we call it? Mesh rule, or you may call it as loop rule, or you may call it as KVL. All these are similar only. Okay, now mesh analysis we can say, rather than saying loop, we call it mesh analysis. Anyway, mesh analysis, by that we do this thing. I1 into, what is the resistance? 1. So I1 into 1. I1 into 1. Is it decrease or not? Yes, it is decreasing. Minus I1 into 1. From here to here, it is decreasing. From here to here, decreasing again. Minus I1 minus I2 is the current in this diagonal branch, I1 minus I2. If we are going in the direction of I1, minus I1 minus I2 into 1. And then we are going this side. If we are going this side, the voltage is also decreasing. So if everything is decreasing only, then all this will be taken with negative sign. Decrease, decrease, decrease is equal to 0. But at last, we will simplify it a little bit. We get it as 2I1 plus I2, I think. Not plus I2.
Plus, sir.
Minus I2. Minus I2. Minus I2 plus 2 is equal to 0. Multiply by minus 1 in this whole equation, then we get this result. This is our equation number 1. What will be our equation number 2 for the second loop, for this loop? This loop is passing through 2 branches, but both branches have currents in terms of 2 currents. This branch will have current in terms of I3 and I2, and this branch will have current in terms of I2 and I1. So let us write it down. What is the equation? So
I2
it will
minus
become which point we start from? Let us start from 2 point. If I start from 2 point, we have to go this
Minus
side
of
first.
I2 minus I1.
So we get minus of I2 minus I1. Why minus? Because
Plus
potential
2.
decreases as we move in the direction of current. Potential always decreases in the
Decreases.
resistors.
Plus two.
Plus
Minus
two,
of I2 minus I1 into 1. But this time voltage, notice, when we go
Increases.
from here to here, voltage increases.
Increases, sir.
Plus
two.
2 minus of I2
I2 minus I3.
minus I3 into 1
equal to 0.
is equal to 0. We are back to the same place. So you got it now? Again, multiply by minus 1. If I multiply by minus 1, what I get now? I get 2I2
Plus I1.
Minus I1 minus I3. minus
I2
2.
and minus I1, I think, because we are multiplying by
Minus
minus
I2.
1
Minus
I3.
I3.
minus I3
Plus 2.
minus 2
Minus 2.
equal to
is
0.
equal to 0. Number second equation. What is our third equation now? Third equation is this one. Third equation will be starting from which place? Let us start from 2 and go this side. So I3 plus minus. When we are going in the direction of I3, it will decrease. So I will take,
Minus of I3 minus I2.
yes, I will take minus of I3
I3
minus
minus I2.
I2 into 1. Then we go to
Minus-
which place?
Minus of I3 minus I4.
This branch. This branch has again minus of I3 minus I4. Minus of I3 minus I4 into 1.
Minus 2.
Minus
sir.
2.
Then we get
Minus
plus
2,
2
sir.
minus 2.
Minus 2.
Minus 2 is equal to 0. Simplify 2I3
Minus I2
Minus
minus
I3
2
I4.
I3 minus I2 minus I4.
minus I2
Minus 2.
minus
Minus
I4
2.
minus
Plus
2
2.
is equal to
Plus
plus
2.
2, I
Plus,
think.
plus 2,
Plus
sir.
2
Plus
is
2,
equal to.
sir.
Is there any pattern we are noticing now?
Sir,
First
pattern.
equation and this.
Yes, sir. Alternating.
Is there any
between
pattern or not?
Plus 2 and minus 2.
2I1 minus I2 plus 2. Then we are getting 2I2 minus I1 minus I3 minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we are getting this thing. 2I3 minus I2. If you are still not noticing any pattern, try one more equation. You will definitely notice some pattern. What will be the equation for 4? For 4, it will become,
2I4 minus.
start from 4 node. From 4 node, if I start, then it will become I4 minus I3
Minus of I4 minus I3.
minus of I4 minus I3 into 1. 1 ohm resistance is there. Next,
Plus 2.
this to this side, plus 2. Plus 2. Then minus of I4 minus I5, I think. I5 or not? Yes, I5.
I5.
Into 1 is equal to 0. We can write it as 2I4. 2I4 minus I3 minus
I5.
I5 minus 2 is equal to 0. That is equation number 4. Now at least you are noticing pattern or not?
Yes, sir.
If you have really noticed the pattern, then you can tell me equations, next equation also.
2I5 minus
2I5 minus
I4
I4 minus
I6
I6
plus
plus
2 equal
2
to 0.
2I5
minus
Minus
6
Minus
I4
I4 I6.
minus I6
yes,
Minus
one is
I6
lesser than that, one is greater, and then plus
Plus 2.
plus 2 equal to 0.
2 we are getting alternatively plus and
minus.
minus. 2 we are alternatively getting plus and minus, and other equations we are getting like this. Now we will be getting 2 into I6 minus
I5
I5
minus I7
minus I7 minus 2
Minus
is
2,
equal to
sir.
0. Equation number 6. Equation number 7, equation number 8 will be the last equation. 0, 0, and 2I7, 2I8 minus I6 minus I8 and here plus 2. Last one will sometimes last one can break the
Only
pattern. Let
minus
us check last one.
I8, sir.
Last one I have to check because last one may sometimes break the pattern. In the last we are getting I8 minus
I7
Minus of
I8 minus I7.
I6.
I8 minus I7 into 1. I8 minus I7 into 1. 2 I8 will not be there.
Sir, minus of.
Minus of, sir.
Minus of this into 1. Next,
Plus 2.
plus 2. plus 2 volt. Next, plus minus, it is again decreasing in that minus I8. Minus I8 is equal to 0. Is it right or not? Now we can write it as
2i8
again,
minus i7 plus 2 equal to 0.
minus I7 minus
Minus
2 is equal to 0. That is our equation number 8. Now, if I add these up, is there any cancellation taking place or not?
Yes, sir.
All twos will cancel, sir.
All two.
Twos will definitely cancel, I think so, right or not?
All I8,
Because we have even a number of equations. In even number of equations, in equation, even odd numbered equations, 2 is coming out with plus sign, and in even numbered equations, 2 is coming out with negative sign. So these 2s are cancelled. Correct. What about others?
Sir, 1i8 will remain.
Sir, one I8 will be there, sir.
1i8 will
i1
remain.
plus i8 equal to 0.
Plus
i1 plus i8 equal to 0.
I1 plus I8 is equal to 0 by adding all the equations. Then I1 is equal to minus I8. I1 plus I8 is equal to 0. Then I1 is equal to minus I8. One equation we got. Then we can now replace I8 by minus I1. We can do that. What next then? Again, it is still we are not getting any answer then. We are just getting equation in terms of I1 and I8. What next?
Sir, if we take one square loop, sir.
Which loop? Square loop if we take,
Square loop.
then we are getting something.
Sir,
Actually,
i1 equal
one
to
thing
minus 8, i2 equal to minus 7, i3 equal to minus i6.
if we take a square loop, then we are getting something, right? What we are getting by square loop? 2 and 2 is cancelling. And we are
Yes, sir.
getting equation as I1. And here we are getting I2 minus
I-
I3.
I2 minus I3.
Yes, we are getting that. But one thing I want to make it clear here. Anyway, whether you have to solve this or not, that is your choice. You can try it and you can solve also. But I want to make one thing clear. That when we have written all these loops equations separately, each smaller loop equation, then even if you write the bigger loop equation now, that will not give us anything new. That will just give us the result which we could obtain by solving 2 or 3 loops. By solving these 2 or 3 small loops, we can get definitely this bigger loop equation also. Okay, we can prove it. It is not difficult to prove also. So we will not get anything new in that. So whatever information we have, that information is definitely in these 8 equations. If somebody now does not give you this and only give you these 8 equations, then by 8 equations definitely we will get answers. Because in mathematics, when we solve, they give the situation or they give just equations only. They give equations only, right? And those equations definitely have answers. So these are 8 equations in 8 variables, and they will definitely have answers. There will be unique solution. There is no doubt about it. 8 equations, 8 variables, there will be unique solution. Okay, we can get, but it will be, yes, it may be somewhat more time taken to get the answer. So that's why sometimes the smart method is very important. Last time we used it a smart method and we got the answer so fast, right? But now it is really not that easy for us. Anyway, but our main motive was how to write the equations. So you should not commit mistakes in writing the equations. That was our main motive. Anyway, let us try. If you have to write the equation for the bigger loop, how will you write it down? How will you write for the bigger loop? For the bigger loop, it will become, start from 2. Go this side. Go this side, it will become minus 2. Then go this side.
Minus
It will
I1.
become
I1.
plus,
Minus
sorry,
I1.
minus I1.
Minus I1.
Minus I1.
Plus 2.
Minus I1. Then come to this side.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Then come to this side.
Minus I.
Minus of I2
Minus
minus
of
I3
I2
into
minus
1.
I3.
Minus of I2
I2
minus
I3.
I3 into 1 is equal to, at last, same position, so 0. That is our equation if we want to write the equation for the bigger loop. Can we write the equation for the biggest loop?
Yes.
We can write. What we get by the biggest loop equation? Now you will notice that the equation which we are getting by adding all these loops That is nothing but our biggest equation. Are you
Yes, sir.
noticing or not?
Yes, sir.
See,
Yes, sir.
minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. How many times minus 2 is appearing? 4
Minus
times.
4.
But
Minus 80.
plus 2, plus 2, plus
Minus
2,
80.
4 times plus 2 appearing, they are cancelling each other.
Cancelling each
They
other.
And
will cancel.
and this branch, vertical branch
Minus
is
seven.
I1 here,
Minus
and
7.
here it is
Minus
minus
seven.
I8.
Minus I8.
So minus I1 minus I8 is equal to 0. That
I1
equation
plus
we are
I8
also
equals to
getting.
0.
That equation we are
Adding
also getting
all.
by adding all this. Okay. So we can write many more equations here. We can write many more equations, but main aim is that we should be able to write equations correctly. And other thing is, you should understand that if we are able to write equations for each smaller loop, then we need not write the equation for the bigger loop. That information will be in those smaller loops also. Now, anyway, we have already got the answer, so we don't have to worry that much. We are already knowing what is V value. If we know V value, we can get current in any branch. Can you get current in this branch?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
V
minus 2 by 1, sir.
minus 2 by 1. V minus 2 by 1. What is current in this vertical branch?
V
V.
minus
V by 1, sir.
V by
V
1.
minus 0 by
V by 1.
V only.
If we know the current in those branches, can we get current in this branch now? Yes. How?
These two plus junction law.
By writing equation.
equal to
By writing equation of this
Okay.
3. I will write I1 plus V by 1 plus V minus 2 by 1 is equal to 0.
Equal to 0.
So I get I1. I get I1 in this way, right? If I get I1, can I get I2? Yes, we can get I2.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, come to this question again here. So mesh rule is not giving us any answer so far, right? We have to solve this equation, but although we notice pattern also, but that is just giving us one equation of bigger loop. And now we can use all those
Sir,
substitution method.
I2 plus I7 equal to 0.
I2 plus I7 also you are getting 0. How are you getting
Yes,
I2 plus I7 0?
By adding 1 and 2, first and last equations.
By adding the last and
And first.
the first equation we are getting now, because we already know I1 plus I8 is 0. Yes, right. We can keep on doing that. First, we will write I8 in terms of I1, and then we will add 8th and the first equation. Then we are getting again one more equation. I think we may keep on doing that, and then the equations will become finally simple. Anyway, for the timing, I'm not doing all that. I'm just leaving it here now. And next. Sorry, I did not tell you still now, I think so. How to do it by one equation? Observe this giant KCL in this. If I apply KCL in this, then my loop, this loop is not cutting through any battery or any place where I have to assume I1, I2, I3, I4, I8. Do I need to assume those variables I1, I2, I3, I4? No. Why not? Because in all these places, I can simply write V plus 8 minus 8 by 1. That is the outgoing current. Here outgoing current is V plus 6 minus 8 divided by 1. This branch outgoing current is V plus 6 minus 6 divided by 1. This branch outgoing current is
4 minus
V
6 by
plus
1.
4
Minus
minus 6 divided
6
by
by
1. Similarly, this branch, similarly, this branch, similarly, this branch, all these branches currents we know. So we can do it directly now. So do it and tell me what is the answer. You can do it orally also now, in fact. Let us start with our first branch. In first branch, it is V by 0. What is in this vertical branch here? All vertical branches contain same currents. Are you noticing that or not?
Yes, sir.
V by 1.
All vertical branches contain same current. And those currents are
V by
just V by 1. So
V
how
by
many
5.
vertical branches are there?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to say 5 into V by 1 plus all diagonal branches will contain same.
Same
1,
current.
Minus 2 by 1.
3, 4. What is the outgoing current from this? Outgoing
minus
means
2
V
by
I have to take minus 2.
V
minus 2 by 1.
1.
V minus 2 by 1 multiplied by
4, sir.
4.
multiplied by
4,
4. So yes, multiply this by 4. And that is equal to 0. So what answer do we get now?
5 minus
9V minus 8
9V
equal to
minus
0.
2. Sir, 9 by
9
10.
V
9
minus
minus
3,
minus 8, sir.
2 by 9, sir.
2 by 9. V we are getting as 2
8
by
by
9.
9 only, sir.
8 by
8 by
9.
9. 8 by 9.
9
8
B
by 9.
minus 8.
8, we should get 8 by 9. We are getting 8 by 9. Correct. 8 by 9, which we got before. Anyway, fine. This was good enough of practice only. Now we will start with few other problems. But before I do that, let me cover what is more important for this week only. Power and fuses. Power of bulbs and fuses. And fusing of bulbs. This I have to take first. Power and the fusing of bulbs. So if you go to market and you buy a 200 watt bulb, what does it tell us? When they say it is 200 watt bulb, what do you think from that? What information does it give?
Can separate.
It consumes 100.
It consumes 200 watt power. Let us say I brought such bulb from the market and I am just not putting the bulb in the socket. Will it be glowing with 200 watt power? Or first I have to pass electricity
No,
through it.
sir.
I have to pass electricity through it, right? What electricity I have to pass through it? I have to pass electricity through it, which is 240 volt AC, right or not? Then if that 240 volt AC is connected across the bulb, then only it will give us what power? 200 watt. Otherwise not. So it means if I go to some lab, in that lab they can produce, let us say 120 volt AC. What do you think now? What is your opinion now? Do you think now also it will glow with
200 watts. No,
200 watt power? No, it will not glow with 200 watt power.
Only 100.
Because we have not done so far AC, so I will not be taking AC. Although the bulbs which we use at our house, in our homes, those are intended for using in AC. But I will assume, let us say we have bulbs which are intended to be used for DC voltage. And let us say I have 240 volt DC, because then I can take it like a cell. And then I connect a bulb. And then they are saying this bulb is of 100 watt. It means now it will be glowing with 100 watt only, because I am connecting it across the intended voltage. But now I went to some other, I took another battery and I connected that across it. It is not 240 volt, it is just 120 volt. Now you tell me, what is the power of this bulb? Same bulb. What power it will consume?
100 only.
Now also 100 only? Very, 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 very big mistake. And I am saying that only. I don't know what you were even listening. I was saying it depends on that voltage. If it is intended, if it is supposed to be connected across 240 volt, then only it will be giving us the right power. But now when I change the voltage, how can the power remain same? You are saying that V square by R, whatever V I take, you say that power should remain same. How will it be possible? It has a fixed resistance. It has a given resistance.
I think
but
25,
the power
sir,
is not
25.
fixed.
25 volts.
Yes, no.
25
Now you are
watts.
saying it right, it seems.
No, sir.
So this bulb
before I
will have
registered
what
that wrong.
resistance? Somebody else said that.
Yes, sir.
Power will not remain 100 watt. So don't think if I buy a 100 watt bulb, then it will have a fixed
25
power. Its
watts.
power will not be fixed.
Depends on voltage.
Those who are still thinking its power is fixed, then I think you will reach some strange conclusions. Let me make you reach that conclusion. Let us keep on reducing the voltage. You are saying power will remain fixed. You are saying it will keep on glowing with 100 watt. Then I will keep on reducing the voltage. I will make it 0.1 volt. Then also you are saying it will remain 100 watt. Then I will make it 0 volt. Then also you are saying 100 watt. And if you are reaching this conclusion, then you will hold that bulb in your hand, and then also you can glow it with 100 watt. Will it be glowing at that time? It will not be glowing. It will
No,
not
sir.
be bright. So definitely it is wrong thing to assume that whatever voltage you apply, it will have same power. Not like that. It has a fixed resistance. What is fixed in this? Resistance is fixed. In fact, resistance is also not 100% fixed. I will tell you reason for that. In tungsten filament, or in any other resistance also, when the temperature increases, the resistance increases. So I cannot say that the resistance is also fixed. So now let us try to answer this question once again. Now let us see whether we will do it right or not. So what is its wattage? 100 watt.
100.
But 100 watt is at what voltage? I should specify the
240
voltage.
volts.
100 watt at 240 volt. Now I'm giving 240 volts. Then everything is fine. It is 100 watt at 240 volt. What is its resistance? I can calculate resistance also. And resistance will be obtained as by power formula. Power is equal to V square by R.
24
So
volts.
R is equal to V square by P. That is equal to 240 square divided by 100, which is
576.
576.
576 ohm.
Ohms.
That is the resistance. But don't forget, this resistance is only when it is connected across what? 240 volt, or when it is at a given temperature. But that temperature will be obtained only when it is connected across 240 volt. Same temperature will not be obtained when it is connected across, I am connecting now across 120 volt. Now temperature will become less. Why? Because obviously brightness will decrease, current will decrease, power consumed will decrease, so temperature will not be same. Temperature will become less. Therefore, resistance will not be same. Resistance will also become less. Now tell me, what would be the power consumed here?
25 watt.
Tell me.
25 watt.
25.
25 watt we get, sir. If
25
it is
watt.
same resistance.
25 watt
Yes.
will be if you assume the resistance to be fixed.
Resistance to be same.
Yes, sir.
If you assume resistance to be fixed. Okay, but your method is right. I will also do like that only. First, I will assume let the resistance be fixed. If resistance is assumed to be fixed, then
Yes, sir.
as you are doing right, V square by R.
V square by
will
R.
be the
It is
new
directly
power.
proportional to V square.
So 120 square divided by R, which is 576, which is nothing but 120
25 watts.
into 120 divided by 24 into 24, which happens to be equal to
25.
25.
1 by
Or
4.
we can say directly
I mean
power is
25.
directly proportional to V square now, sir. If it's reduced to
Yes,
half,
we can
it
say
will
power
reduce
is
to 1
directly
by 4.
proportional to V square.
V square, if it reduces
V1 by
to half, it
P2,
will be 1 by
V1
4.
square by V2 square.
But wait, you are missing my point. This is not the answer. Is this the answer?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
It
Resistance
is not
also
the
will
answer.
decrease.
It is just by assuming. It is our
constant, sir.
assumption.
Resistance is fixed.
Assuming R to be constant. But is that constant?
Resistance, sir.
No, sir.
No.
No,
R
sir.
varies with temperature.
R of
R
T.
varies with
Our assumed
temperature.
Power is
As
greater than 25
temperature decreases, power decreases, so temperature decreases because power consumed is
Resistance
less.
decreases.
So it will become less hotter, so temperature will decrease. Temperature decreases, so resistance will
Decrease. So power will be greater than 25.
resistance will
sir.
decrease. If resistance decreases, then power will actually be greater than.
Greater than 25 watts.
Yes, that is answer now. Exact
sir.
answer is that power will be slightly greater than 25. But here now let me warn you that many questions they ask where they go up to this only and they give this as answer. So that will be considered as right answer if there is no other option given. But when they are giving options like this, that power will be greater than 25, then that will be considered as better option than power equal to 25. But when no such option is given, then it means they are doing it by assuming R to be constant. In that case, we will also take this as answer. So it is dependent on the choices. What will be our
Yes,
answer? So for example, let us say I am giving you choice 25 watt one answer, 30 watt another answer, some maybe 40 and 50. Then our answer is 25 watt.
25.
Second time I am
Yes, sir.
giving you choices. P power is equal to 25 watt, power is less than 25 watt, power is greater than 25 watt. Then
Greater than
obviously
25.
now our answer will be 3. Okay, then this will be the answer.
Sir, if they given none of the above,
If they are giving none of the above, first of all, the examiner probably should not ask this. That is the way how to create ambiguity in the question. Examiner should not ask it. If examiner is smart enough, he should not ask. If he is dumb enough, he will ask those questions also. Okay, and in that we can't really answer it properly. So
Sir, if temperature increases, sir,
The question will be
What?
deleted.
if
this
temperature
question should be
increases,
deleted. Yes, right. What are you saying? Say it again.
if temperature increases, no, sir, greater than 25.
If the,
Then P less
if
than
temperature increases,
Less than 25.
P less than 25.
temperature will not increase. You are asking as if it is our choice. We are not
No, sir,
making this
power
choice.
decreasing.
When
Yes,
the
sir.
power is decreasing, that is itself making the temperature decrease. I cannot make temperature increase by decreasing power also. If you are thinking surrounding temperature, it is not surrounding temperature. You are mistaken. It is not surrounding temperature. It is temperature of the tungsten filament. When the surrounding temperature is maybe 30 degrees centigrade, do you have any idea what is the actual temperature of the tungsten filament at that time? It is more than 1000 degrees centigrade. It is nearly, I think, more than 1000 degrees centigrade it is of tungsten filament. So the temperature of the filament is not the same temperature as that of the surroundings. That is different. And we are talking about the temperature of the filament here. Okay. That has nothing to do with the surrounding temperature. Is that clear?
Oh, clear.
Right.
Yes.
Next. So, because there are two powers, one is power consumed, and another is power
Power
which they say
dissipated.
power of the
Power
bulb,
dissipated.
which they say no, power consumed and power dissipated is same thing. Another is they say power of bulb. What we call this power of bulb as, there's a name for it, which we buy in the market, and they say this is the power of the bulb. It is 100-watt bulb power, or it is 200-watt. That power is called as a rated power.
Yes, sir.
What we call that power as? Rated power. This is called as rated. Means it is given on it, it is stamped on it that this will grow with this power, but that power is rated with certain conditions. We should not only give rated power, we should also give rated voltage. So when they say it is 100-watt bulb, it is 100-watt bulb at
For some fixed voltage.
240 volt.
240 volt.
It means rated voltage is also given. Rated voltage is 240 volt and rated power is what?
100.
100 watt. That is what it means. But when you go to the market, you will never see any shopkeeper telling you that it is rated at 240 volt. They probably don't even know that. They only know it is 100-watt bulb.
Yes.
But we should know that all the houses in our house always we use what voltage? We use 240 volt, right?
Yes, sir.
This is
Absolutely.
fixed. We already know that.
50 volt.
So because we know that, so they need not specify every time 240 volt. For example, he's selling you 200-watt bulb. Then also he will say 200-watt bulb at 240 volt. What is the point of saying again and again 240 when it is always fixed? So therefore, sometimes they don't mention that 240, but we should understand when they don't mention, then also we should understand that by default, it is understood that it should be 240 volt. Sometimes if you go to buy lab bulb, which is going to be used in some laboratories, and in laboratories, you may have different voltages that you can apply to those bulbs. So they can say it is 100-watt bulb. It is 100-watt bulb, but to be glown at 100 volt. Then they may specify this. Why? Because you are not. It is not a normal bulb which you are going to use in your home. It is a bulb which is going to be used in labs, and in labs we can really supply different voltages. Okay. So therefore, they may specify this exact thing. It is 100-watt at 100 volt. So if you change the voltage, obviously the bulb will be glowing is a different. What will be the voltage of the bulb? Power consumed by the bulb. If we say take that 100-watt bulb,
100 watts.
I know you will say that, but it is wrong. It will be fused. It will be fused. So when they say rated voltage is 100 volt, it will tell us one more thing, that don't apply more than 100 volt. It also means it is a limit. If I start applying more than 100 volt, if I start applying 200 volt, but it is supposed to be used at rated to 100 voltage only, and I'm exceeding that, then it will get fused.
Yes, sir. More
It
power
will
is
get
carried.
fused. It cannot consume more than that. It cannot consume more power, and it can, the more voltage also cannot be applied across it. It will just get fused. But I can do this. It is to be 100, but I have taken 50 volt. That I can do. Then it will not be getting fused. No problem in that. Less current can be passed. More current cannot be passed. Okay. So I can take, we can apply voltage
Less than
less
the
than
rated
rated
voltage.
voltage,
But
less
not
than
more.
the rated voltage, or we can pass currents less than rated currents. If they see a rated current also, sometimes they mention, not always rated voltage, sometimes they mention rated currents. But not more. Here only I am writing, we can apply voltage less than the rated voltage, but not more. Similarly, we can pass the currents less than the rated currents, but not more. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, this is in general. It is not only for a simple resistance. It is for bulbs, or maybe other things also, the other appliances which we use in our houses. It is for those also. We cannot apply the voltages higher than the rated voltage, whether you are using AC or bulb or a fridge or any other equipment at house. If you apply more than rated voltage, that equipment may get damaged. Okay. Right. Now, if I take example, let us say I have 200 watt and 200 watt bulb are connected in series. Find total power consumed. Connected in series across mains supply. Main supply, when we say, it means the main supply means the 240 volt. 240 volt. That is our question now. Answer it, but give it a thought. Don't try to answer very fast. You may do it wrong. Find the power consumed.
Main supply means you can take it as 240 volts. So
Main supply is fixed. We can take it 240 volt, or we can take it just V0. Whatever you wish to take, we can assume it to be fixed, because that thing will cancel. In this, I'm giving you another tip. Main supply, if you take 240, then we will unnecessarily increase the calculation. We may have to find, for example, last time we did this thing, 57600. Rather than taking 240, take it V0, and that will get cancelled definitely. Answer will not depend on that. That will get cancelled out.
80. Sir.
It could be right. I was thinking some boy will quickly give the answer 300 watt. That is very wrong. It will not be 300 watt anymore, because that may be right. I'm not sure, although I have to find it out. But why it will not be 300 watt? Understand this thing. Because when this is connected directly across the rated voltage, when it is directly connected across the main supply, then it will glow with, let us say it is bulb 1. Then it will glow with its 100 watt. Similarly, if the bulb 2 is connected also directly across mains, then the bulb 2 will also glow with its actual wattage 100, 200 watt. Then when they are both in parallel, then they will glow with normal powers 200 plus 100, that is 300 watt.
So 200 by 3, sir.
Yes, sir. 200 by
But
3.
200 by
that is
3,
right.
sir.
That is right, actually.
Yes,
That
sir.
is right.
Because we can take the
80
two will
was
be
wrong.
parallel.
That is right.
Yes.
Now, when they are connected in series, then
Same current.
what
We can take
what
I
current will
square
be
R1
passing?
plus.
Same current.
Yes, sir.
So
I
we will
square
be
R1
getting,
plus
let
I
us say
square
it has
R2.
resistance R1, it has resistance R2.
Yes, sir.
I square R1 plus
Plus
I
I
square
square R2.
R2 will be the net power consumed,
I is equal
which
to
is
V0
equal
by
to
R1 plus R2.
I square into, what is R1 value?
R1 is V0 square by
240
P1.
by
Square by P1.
V0 square by
V
P1.
naught square
V
by
naught square by
P1. And what is R2?
P1.
V naught
V0
square.
square
Naught
by
square
P2.
by
P2.
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 You can
Then we get
substitute it.
I square into V naught square by P1 plus V naught
V0
square by
P2.
P2. But I itself is equal to V naught upon
V0 by
R1
R1
plus
plus R2.
R2
So
whole
first
square.
without substituting we can do, sir, actually. We can get R1 plus R2 cancel.
Power is given, right?
Hi, sir. Power is
power
given,
given.
but if we didn't substitute in the beginning, we can substitute last easily. Because one R1 plus R2 will get cancelled.
One R1 plus R2 will get cancelled
Cancel in the
if
denominator. We didn't substitute this.
we didn't substitute, right? R1, sorry. R1 and R2 is this.
In the second
So-
step, we take common.
In the second step is better, right?
Yes.
So in first step, we should simply write it as V upon V square. We mean indirectly, I think rather than saying I square R1 plus R2, I could have taken V square by
R1 plus
R1
R2.
plus R2. whole
R1
square
plus
into-
R2. That is the power.
Yes.
Now you can do that. Yes, you are right only.
We
Now
can
we can do
substitute,
V
sir.
naught square upon
I
V naught
V0
square by
upon
P1
P1
plus
plus
V naught square by
2 P2
P2.
P1 by P1 plus
P1 P2 by P1 plus
Which
P2.
P1 P2 by
P1
P1 plus P2.
P2 by P1
P1 plus
P2.
P2. That is
Very
200
nice.
by 3.
Correct only. So it is appearing like a parallel combination formula of, but it is not just
yes,
a
sir.
formula is appearing like that. It is not a parallel combination, obviously, but the formula looks like that only. P1 P2 upon P1 plus P2. Similarly, if there will be 3 bulbs connected in series, then you know what to do now again.
Hi,
Same thing.
Same process.
Means in general, I can say 1 by net power consumed will be
1 by
equal to
2.
sigma
1 by
into
2.
1 upon
P1 by PI.
rated I cap. And this is power,
Yes.
net power consumed. This will be the formula in general, for which case when
Series.
Series.
bulbs
Series.
are connected in series. When bulbs are in series with the same main supply. Now I may change the question. I may say the supply is also changed. It is not of same main supply, but it is half of that. Then again one more change will be there because of being half.
Then
Then
I
power
will
will
change.
again reduce.
1 by 4
Then
times.
power will reduce. It will become 1 by 4 times what we obtain
4
here.
times.
It will become 1 by
Yes,
4
sir.
times that. Right. Or now if again, this is the power consumed, right? But here we are putting equal sign. If I consider the effect of temperature also, then what happens to this power?
Less than
Then
or
power consumed will be
greater than.
I
more,
think it
more
is
than.
decreased.
Then will be more than what we obtained here. Then actual
Yes, sir,
power
more than
consumed will be
200.
more than what we obtain here. Okay. Right. This value is coming out to be 200 divided by 3 watt. So fusing of bulbs, and this rated powers, rated voltages, rated current also may be given sometimes. Sometimes they may say it is 200 watt at 2 ampere current. Then this is meaning it is given as a rated current, and this is given as a rated power that is given.
The time
They
of
may give like this also.
Sir, time.
Time is up, so we can end it now.
Thank you, sir.
We can end it.
So today evening.
So today evening, you do the problems yourself from SC Verma and
SC
previous
Verma.
IIT questions and previous
Yes,
IIT
okay,
questions.
sir.
These you have to do.
Ramos sir kept mains papers.
Mains paper he has kept.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I mean assignments.
Okay, you can do those also, but I think first let us finish previous IIT questions at least. After that, you can do other assignment questions, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.